have so many arrears, like the department arrears, the minimum wage increment arrears. All these things has not been paid to us, but they have paid to our civilian counterpart and even other paramilitary personnel. All this money have been paid to them. And unfortunately for us, we the military, they decided to neglect us and just forget about us. We have received from a reliable sources that money has been released. That is why they paid our civilian counterpart and paramilitary. But why? If they have paid them, if they have paid the civilian and paramilitary, why can't they pay the veteran, military veteran? These are the issue. We understand that the money was released for this payment, but they decided to sideline us and just forget about us. Our demand is to pay us our immediate payment of this minimum wage allowance and that of debarment allowance also. This is our demand. As a military officers, retired military officers, we have suffered for this country. We use our useful ages to suffer for this country, and that is why you see some of you who are young today that you are enjoying it. If we have not defended this country today, we don't know. Maybe Nigeria will have been in a chaos. And if we have sacrificed our life, we see no reason why government should neglect us. And that is why if they don't pay us this demand, we are going to the Ministry of Defense. You have seen us with our mats here. We are going to sleep there until our demands are met. That is what we intend to do for now.
So, sir, how long can you cope with this? I mean, sleeping outside for how long?
Well, we don't care. Some of us, if you can see, some of us are 70, 80, even 90. You can see some of us walking with stick. So even if we go there and sleep there, if we die better, at least the whole world will see how the Nigerian government are treating their veterans. We don't care. How many years remain for us? Maybe some of us can only live for 30, even 10, 15 years. So if we die, there's no problem. If that is what the government wants us to do, let us go there and sleep there until our demands are being answered.
We have just been spoken to by the representative of the Honorable Minister of Defense. However, we have been able to stand our grounds that until our demands are met, we are ready to sleep right here.
Yes.
Yes. And we have demanded that we want to see the Honorable Minister himself.
Yes.
Yes. Now, there's a twist to it. We have had a mutual agreement, because that is our demand, that in as far as the minister refused to acknowledge in writing the previous letter we wrote to him, he must now write a letter, an official letter, in response. And not only that, that before the Armed Forces Remembrance Day, all leaders of the various veteran associations will meet with him. It should be stated in that letter. That date must be stated in black and white. Then we can hold him to that. That is the only, reason that will make us to sheath our sword. They have gone to the office, and like they said, they are going to work on the letter and then deliver to us. So I want to appeal for calm. We are the most respected segment of the society, the armed forces. But we have been pushed to the wall. We had no option. We have exhausted every means of dialogue in order not to come out to embarrass ourselves. This is a shame that we are out to wash our dirty linen in public. If we had been attended to before now, we wouldn't have any business here. So, let us give peace a chance on the condition that the minister is going to give us a written letter and then have a day to meet with all the leadership of various veteran groups before the Armed Forces Remembrance Day, which is 15th of January.
We have gotten a response from them which we demanded. This is a letter from the Ministry of Defense, and I'm going to read the content to all of you.
Bam.
He said the chairman, Coalition of Concerned Veterans. Date is 5th January 2022. Invitation to a meeting with the Honorable Minister of Defense. The Honorable Minister of Defense has directed that a meeting be convened between him and the leadership, 5 officials of Coalition of Concerned Veterans. The meeting will afford the minister an opportunity to interact with the leadership and equally brief them on the progress made by the ministry on matters of veterans welfare. The meeting is scheduled as follows. Date: Friday, 7th January 2022. Time 11 a.m. prompt. Venue: Ministers' Conference Room. While looking forward to your presence, please accept the assurances and warm regards of the Honorable Minister. Now, on behalf of signed by Dr. J.C. Alozie, I'm a hungry veteran. Deputy Director, Veteran Affairs Division for Honorable Minister. Let me say this because I know the body language of the veterans already, whom I partially represent under the leadership of the CCV. Whatever that meeting is going to be, if it is not favorable for us, January 15th still stands. If that meeting holds and it is just a meeting of carrot and stick method, we are not going to buy it. I am not going to buy it, and I know that large population of veterans have been deceived over the years concerning these outstandings and our care. So if the meeting is holding on the 7th, it's not favorable, we are also going to come out in January 15th. So today, tomorrow and next tomorrow, we that are going to be the representative, we remain in Abuja, still in our own cost, to meet with the minister who is under government payment. So we are not concerned about that. We are going to look at the effect on the generality of the veteran body and the elderly ones that are dying every day.